Hi, this is our project. Our project title is Automatic Irrigation System with GSM and IoT. Coming to the hardware, this is Arduino Uno, and its daughter board. This is LCD, Wi-Fi module, ESP8266 relay to control this DC pump. This is the circuit that will convert 12 volts to 5 volts to give power to DC pump. Generally we can give power to DC pump like 12 volts and 5 volts. So on the 5 volts it will run stable, so that we are converting 12 to 5 volts here. And this is the buzzer, and this is GSM module where you have to keep SIM here. You have to keep big SIM, you have to keep Airtel or VI or BSNL SIM. And this is moisture sensor, soil moisture sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and DHT11 sensor. And this is a solar panel and battery. So while execution, I am executing with 12 volts 1 amp adapter. Why? Because battery, if you continuously use the battery, then it will discharge. So the battery means you have to keep here. The connection, it will accommodate only one side. You have to keep this. Okay. But now to save battery power, I am using this 12 volts 1 amp adapter. And the main coming to the operation before going to execute this project. So if you have any IoT project, then for all IoT projects, take one mobile. This mobile should have Android, and it should have Airtel, VI or BSNL SIM. While using the projects, don't include Geo SIMs. Okay, so you have to go to Wi-Fi and open hotspot, and there you have to enable hotspot. Okay, then on hotspot name IoT server, and hotspot password is IoT server 123. So you have to create a hotspot like this, and you have keep aside and don't touch this. So why we are creating hotspot? That actually in our case we have hotspot in our router. Okay, IoT server username IoT server 123 is password. All are small letters without any spaces. We have this hotspot in our mobile, in our router, so that we are not enabling in mobile. But in our case, you have to create in mobile. And whenever you power on project, while initializing Wi-Fi, it is trying to connect to that hotspot, so that it will get internet through that mobile. So that if it has internet, then it will send all these sensors data to the server. And you have to keep SIM here, right? Initially it will initialize Wi-Fi, then it asks, it will initialize GSM. The initializing of the GSM is that once it got the signal, then bottom of this here we have button is there. Okay, then you have to press it. Bottom of this you have button and you can press it. And this is GSM module. It has a power LED here, the power LED here, signal LED is there. Initially after keeping SIM here, after these two are initializing one by one, first this or this or this or this. So you have to look for the signal. Once the signal LED is blinking speed, that means it is trying to get signal. Okay, if after getting good signal, it will blink slowly. If it is blinking slowly, what that means? That means it got signal. Okay, once after getting signal, then better to reset once. Then after initializing this, it will try to initialize this. After getting good signal, it is asking on LCD that send a message to store mobile number. Why I am doing like that? So we can while any sensor is activated, then it is trying to send a SMS as well as server, IoT server, right? While sending to SMS, it has to send to one number. So that number we have to hard code in the code. So if you do like that, then what happen? It will send those SMS to that particular number only. If you want to change that number, then you have to change the code. But here how we design that, whenever you power on, it is asking that number. Then if you send a SMS, one SMS format is there. That SMS if you send to this number, and that SMS contains whatever number, to which number you want to get SMS, that number we have kept in that SMS, so that it reads that SMS. In that SMS it has that number. To that number it will send all these notifications. Okay, whenever temperature is crossing, this is DHT11 sensor, and it will give both temperature and humidity. Whenever temperature greater than 40 and humidity greater than 80 or 90, in that condition it will send notification. And ultrasonic is there, right? So whenever it is coming near any object, it will treat as an animal and it will send that one. And whenever it will be wet, then in that condition motor will be stopped. Whenever dry, motor will be on, and it will send that notification. And parallelly, if nothing is activated, and if it leave like more than 2 minutes, then also it will send all these sensors data to SMS as well as to IoT server. I will for watching in IoT server, there is one link is there. I will forward that. You have to click that, and it will ask you some username and password. If you enter that username and password, then it will show the all those results. Okay, like that it will work. Here I have explained everything briefly. Why? Because this is the first project and first time to you people, right? So that our scenario is like that. Whenever I have kept Wi-Fi, simply you can follow these steps. Whenever the GSM is there, then you can simply do these steps. And while for any kind of project, almost all the boards are fixed on the plank except the sensor. Some sensors are we can't fix on top of the board, because we have to dip in water, or you have to keep it in environment. That's what I have arranged through the wires, and I have leave like that. But you have to take small care that, so if you keep both sensor like this, then what happens? It has some positive and negative somewhere, and it has a negative here. If both are touches, it will affect on the circuit. So that whatever the sensors are there, better to keep away from the each sensor and away from the board, like this. If the sensor touches here, then what happens? There may be chance to damage. There is chance to touch one positive and negative, or negative positive here. So that every sensor has to independent. Just guide this thing to student. So other if they keep one on each other, and if they put power on, then there is chance to damage all the components or few components. The debugging is also very tough. Okay, you have to follow that. Now we will see the operation. And while operation, if it is in dry, motor will be always on. So it is not only motor, it is DC pump, right? Any kind of pump, water pump, if you are not keeping in the water and if you are on continuously for more time, then there is chance to damaging internal components. Okay, so that what you should do, you have to keep it in water, so that while rotating it generate heat and all, if there is any chance of damaging internal components, that we can avoid. Otherwise you have to keep it in off by keeping that in wet. Okay, now we will see the operation. We have to give power, and on LCD it is showing title, and here power LED is on, signal LED is blinking, speed, that means for every 1 second it is one blink. So after getting signal, then it blinks slowly. You can observe that. Now after some time it is blinking slowly. That means we understood that it got signal. Okay, same Wi-Fi also. Wi-Fi automatically connected. Then you reset once. While resetting, relay is on, this motor on. So first in this code, first GSM initialized. That's what it is asking. Send a message to store mobile number. This is my number registration process for all GSM projects, same. So we have to go to SMS. Then this is the number of this SIM number. To that number, what we have to do, we have to send SMS. What SMS we have to send? We want to register one mobile number. So whatever mobile I have taken in my hand, okay, that means this number, that number I have to send like this. I have to keep star. After star, I have to type that number 10 digits. After 10 digits, nothing should be there. Okay, then you have to keep like this and you have to send. I have to send this message to this number. Then that number is displaying here. Without GSM registration, we can't do anything. Okay.